Aloha, everybody, and mahalo for joining me for another exciting head scratching episode of Insane Disappearances. Okay, tonight I am going to read another case about a man named Emerson Holt. And this one is one heck of a head scratching case. It's one of the weird ones. Okay, alright, now Emerson Holt disappeared on 07/18/1943 uh, near Merced Lake at Yosemite National Park in California. He was at the age of 55 when he disappeared. Okay, now, a group of close friends decided to hike from the floor of Yosemite Valley in an easterly direction to fish Merced Lake. The group of fishermen were within sight of the lake when one of the party, Emerson Holt, stated that he was sweaty and a little tired and wanted to rest. The remainder of the group stated that they were going to hike on and they would meet at the lake. Emerson was never seen again. The area where the hikers left Emerson was near the bank of the Merced River. The river in this area moves very slow, does not have any deep pools, and offered no threat of swift water. Um, of swift water or drowning. The meadow did have a grove of very large trees. The area where he disappeared is a small bowl surrounded by huge granite walls. The only trees are in the valleys and crooks of the granite. There was a July 22nd, 1943 article in the San Mateo Times in which Park Superintendent Frank Kittredge considered the disappearance to be almost supernatural. A July 24 article in the Los Angeles Times quoted park rangers described the disappearance as mystifying. Park officials stated that the river in the area of the disappearance did not pose a significant danger and there were no cliffs near the location where Emerson could have fallen. He had complained of being tired and had pains in his legs when he sat down. He sat to take a rest. The man wasn't going to walk anywhere other than to the lake because his legs hurt too much. The group was on a trail and there were no cars for 5 miles. The disappearance of Emerson Holt is a true mystery. Okay, now this particular story is a real mind-blowing case because, well, this particular case is a mind-blowing case because of the fact that we're talking about a guy who fit, well, the case alone fit the description of all the other cases where a person somehow some suddenly gets real tired and wants to take a rest. You know, most of those people who end up getting tired all of a sudden, they end up, those would be the main ones that disappear. Now, he was with a group. And, excuse me, he obviously wasn't going to get away from the group. That's why they was on a hike. But somehow, some way, out of the blue, he gets tired and his legs start to hurt. You know, and now, had this happened to him before? I don't know. Because they seem like avid hikers for them to even want to take a hike into the area. So, but yeah, it's a crazy case, man. Like, he just sits down, to take a rest. They said they were gonna, hike ahead and meet him at the lake. And he never got there. So that's when they probably went back to the place to see if he was still there. He wasn't there, and that's when they called, I guess the park rangers or the police department or whatever the case may be. But this is what I've been saying before, people. If you're going to be hiking with the group, you always stay with the group. Now with him, it's a little different because he himself started feeling tired and his legs started to hurt for some reason. Now, but see, that's the thing. Whatever, and I do say this with the utmost seriousness, whatever is doing this, I still say that there is a line of mind control here because we're talking about people that have been doing this kind of stuff for like years, okay? Some of them probably been doing it since they were kids, hunting with their father, hiking with their father, camping out with their father, okay? And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, like you being not gonna say an expert, maybe an avid, or maybe you're just an average hiker, or whatever the case may be. All of a sudden, out of the blue, after all those years of you knowing what you were doing, you disappear. All because you felt tired all of a sudden and your legs start hurt, so you sit down. But the main thing is, you never fall behind under any circumstances. I don't care if you're tired, you feel like you're going to throw up, or whatever the case may be. Don't let them get away from you. You stay with the group at all times. Now, and you definitely don't want to get ahead of anybody. But he was the main target because he started feeling tired. Now, do I think that something made him tired? Yes, I do. And this something is what's doing this. The question is what this something is. I don't know. Whatever it is unseen. Okay, it can cloak itself or it's just invisible to the naked eye. I don't know. But this is something that has basically more smarts, than humans, because no human can do something like that and have a 100% success rate every single time. At some point, you're gonna screw up. Okay, we're talking about people, even like your basic murderers. Some of these people are convicted for a total of 80 years, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, when DNA kicks in and they open up the case again and realize, oh, this is the person that did it. They find him, they track him down, and boom, he's in jail after 80 years of getting away with something that he did when he was probably in his 20s. Okay, but with something like this, 100% success rate, there's no way to tell or say that this is what's doing this or this person is who's doing it, because it's not that easy. It doesn't want to be found. It's gonna for damn sure make sure that it never does get found out about or seen. Okay, even if you saw something, they're gonna kill you, or it's gonna kill you, so you won't run back and tell anybody who that person was. And obviously, whatever it is, gets a kick out of killing people, because it has no remorse, for human life or life itself. They don't care if it's a baby. They don't care if it's a little kid. If they feel that they need to kill you, they're gonna do it, or they'll make you disappear. The question is still out there. Why are these people disappearing? Okay, now the ones that are found dead is one thing, but the ones that completely just vanished without a trace and are never seen ever again, I still say this got something to do with portals, and that they probably living out their life somewhere on another Earth somewhere, because they have no other choice. They had no way of getting back, so they had to just start all over. They had to get over the fact that they'll never see their family again, so they probably had to create a whole new family. Now, that person or these people don't have a family. They don't have a mother. They don't have a father, a sister, a brother, a cousin. None of that. They don't have none of that where they are now. If they're on another planet or on another Earth somewhere in another dimension, I don't know. But these things are real, people. Dimensions, parallel Earths, other planets, all this stuff is real. There is a such thing. We just don't have the proof, and I don't think you really need proof to know that it's out there. It just is. We just, I don't know, but yeah, that case is crazy. For the simple fact that he just vanished, and they had no way of finding out how he vanished. That's the most weirdest part of this whole case. They have no way of finding out how he vanished, or why he vanished, where he went. He just he was sitting down to take a rest, and when he came back, he was just gone. And I'm pretty sure they searched every area for miles out in a grid search, like just went out in one big circle just to see if they were gonna find something. They never found anything. And they said like it's got a lot of trees out there. So and it's in a bowl. Weird, man. I'm telling you. But that's all I got on that case. I got a couple more I want to read, and then I'll get back with you guys in a few more minutes. I'm gonna just read up on another case. This one that I want to read is about Ruth Alice Jacobus. Now, this is a pretty small case. It's not really a big one. I could read that within a couple of seconds. As a matter of fact, I think I'll read it now. Okay, this one is about Ruth Alice Jacobus. She went missing at 6/07/89 around noontime in Amador County of California. She was at the age of 76 when she disappeared. She was like 5 feet, 115 pounds. Okay, facts surrounding the disappearance of Ruth Jacobs are few. Investigators believe that Ruth wandered away from her remote home and got lost in the wilderness. The area around the home had steep and rugged mountains that make hiking the area treacherous. She was last seen by her husband near noon. A search by the sheriff could not find Ruth. So that's it on that one. Like I said, it was a real short one. The next one I'm going to read is going to be Carol Laughlin, but I'm going to read up on that first, and then I'll get back at you guys with another video. But maybe, just maybe, I can still, kind of read a little bit. No. It's gonna take a while. I'd have to read up on that because it's a lot to read. So it's about like maybe 2.5 pages. Well, 3.5 really. So, but I'll find another case to read and I'll get back with you. Oh, okay. Here's one right here. David Huckins. Okay. Now this guy, he disappeared in. I can read that. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video and I'll get back at you with another one, and I'm gonna read up on this first, and I'm gonna get back with you guys so you can hear all about this guy, David Huckins. That's gonna be my next one. So, all is important. Aloha, mahalo, and ahui ho. Peace out, guys.